Hey, I'm Dana Sullivan here in the Boston Sullivan Darkroom Studio in beautiful Santa Fe, New Mexico. Today we're going to show you how to coat a piece of paper for platinum printing. So what I've done is I've started out with an 11 by 15 sheet of paper, and my final image is going to be an 8 by 10. So I've cut a sheet of paper as sort of a template here. And what I do is I take a pencil and I mark just outside each corner a couple of millimeters diagonally. And then since this is an 8 by 10, I already know my coating mixture, and I'm going to write it down here in the corner. I'm going to use 20 drops of number 1 ferric oxalate. I'm going to use 16 drops of the palladium number 3. I'm going to use 2 drops of the 20% Na2 and 2 drops of the 5% Na2 and 1 drop of tween 20. And this paper is the Hahnemuhle Platinum Rag. So I'm going to mark this here so I know what I'm using and I can copy this anytime in the future. So I've got my brush here. It's a little bit wet. What I need to do is count out my chemistry. So we do 20 drops of the ferric oxalate solution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Then we've got our palladium solution number 3. It says we're going to use 16 drops of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We've got our 20%, our high test Na2 platinum, 2 drops of that. 1 and 2. 2 drops of 5%. 1 and 2. And then a drop of the tween 20 as a surfactant. This helps the emulsion spread a little bit better. So I'm going to swirl that around. Dunk my brush once more. Just one wipe across it. I like to have a wet brush. And so I'm watching my corners here. And so what I'm going to do is pour my emulsion across the middle. I'm going to come back and follow it all the way almost out to my edge. I'm going to come here. I'm going to start at that top corner and pull down to the bottom corner. I'm going to do stripes all the way down, watching where my start and stop edges are so I can keep it nice and tight. I don't want to be coating too much area. Spreading the emulsion thin is bad. So what I'm doing here is on this side, the emulsion's a little heavier, so I'm pulling it across. And now I've got all this along this edge. I can sort of come in, fill these in. And I just keep doing this pattern over and over again until the emulsion starts to soak in and I feel just a little bit of tension on the brush, but I've still got plenty along here so I can keep going. And I'm not using any pressure. I'm just letting the brush float across the surface. No pressure whatsoever, just the weight of the brush. And here I'm going to finish this up because I'm not really pushing any extra emulsion around. It seems to want to stop right here. So there we go. We've coated a sheet of paper. Next thing we're going to do is stick this in the drying rack and let it set up for about 20 minutes or a half hour. And then we're going to put a negative on it and expose it. Thanks for watching, guys.